So there's a couple different attachments that we can use based on the impact that you want the hyper arm to have against whatever it is that you're using. So what I mean by that is I'm going to show two that we could use here today. So we could use either like an actual band that stretches, or like has literal give or stretch, or we could use a rope or a ratchet strap which has like literally zero stretch or very, very, very little give. So the difference is going to be think about it as like contact time. So if you think about, if you go and you sprint, the contact time that your foot is against the ground at top speed versus when you're taking off during acceleration is going to be different. Like when you're first accelerating, your foot is going to be on the ground for longer, so that's going to allow you to apply more like muscular force, versus at top speed it's going to be a shorter time span. So that's going to be more, like the muscle is going to be more isometric, and it's going to be more tendon driven in terms of the adaptation that we get out of that. So this is going to be a similar thing where, because as the weight swings back, the bands give and they stretch, there's going to be more time under tension or longer contact time in the exercise that you're doing. So what I'll use to demonstrate here is, let's say that we want to do an overhead move here, and the goal is to get it swinging and then to impulse against it like consecutively as hard as we can every time, right? So if we go ahead and use the band, start with getting it swinging, and then we're going to try to impulse starting now. So you notice like each time that I catch it, it takes some time, because once I apply the force and there's tension, the band gets stressed a little bit, so I have longer time under tension there. So if we compare that to when we use our impulse strap that doesn't have any give, it's going to be completely different, where it's going to be like immediate contact, and the contact time is going to be much less. So I'll go here. Again, we'll get it swinging, and I'll impulse. So it's much faster, and it's much less contact time, where again that adaptation is going to be more tendinous versus muscular. So it's not that one or the other is better or worse, it's that those are two different ways that we can use it, and just depends on what adaptation you want to garner or gain out of that.